with a real estate professional, we know a lot of local lenders and we can make some recommendations of lenders that you can talk to so that you can get the best program for you and your situation, your family situation, and so on. And I'm going to go ahead and be right up front. It is really better, and you are more likely to get your offer accepted if you are approved with a local lender versus an online lender. Now, I have successfully closed deals, of course, with online lenders, but it's just a whole lot easier when working with somebody that, we can go to their office. They're here in the community, they're local, they understand the market as well. I know one time I was talking to an online lender, and this was actually my very first client ever. And this person had told my client that he could get a USDA loan. Well, he wanted to buy in East Montgomery. He was looking around Taylor Road. You cannot buy with a USDA loan in there. So that's what I mean about talking with someone local. They know the market, they know the area, they know what's going on, and we can help you. As realtors, real estate agents, we can help you find a good local lender. And I have several of them on the shows here in the past. If you look back through, if you're on my Facebook page or business page, um, I should have pinned to the top of my business page a list of all our previous videos, and you can see some of the different lenders we've talked to in the past. Okay, so when you get your pre-approval, let me go over this. You're going to need paycheck stubs, W-2s, bank statements, probably tax returns. That's the basics. Now, everybody's different. So let's say you're getting some child support or alimony, or maybe you're getting a disability check, things like that. You're going to need all that type of documentation as well. And if you're self-employed, let me throw this out there. We do know lenders that can work with people who are self-employed. It does take a little bit more, you got to jump through a little bit more hoops, but it can happen. So if you're self-employed and you've run into any issues trying to buy a house, trying to get pre-approved, let me know and I will connect you with someone who may can help you out. All right, so now we're down to the blue circle, blue part on the right side. Search for homes. All right, this is where everything gets fun. You've got your pre-approval, so you know what your budget is. You know how much your mortgage is going to be approximately each month. You know about how much money you need to have saved up. And so you're ready to start looking for homes. And that means starting to look for homes in person. We don't like to go look for homes before you're pre-approved because we don't want to show you homes that are outside your price range, and they may not be on the market by the time you are ready to buy or you get your pre-approval. So you got your pre-approval. We're going to go out and we're going to see homes in person. And I will set up a daily or ASAP, whatever you want, email anytime a home hits the market that meets the criteria we talked about before, such as the location or school district, the price point, different features, whether you want 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, such as that. And you'll get emails from me, from the local MLS, whenever a home hits the market. And so not all real estate websites are the same. There's a lot of really popular ones, Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia. But us real estate professionals, we have access to more information, more tools and systems that will help ensure that you see homes that are in your criteria. So I like to set up a home search for each of my clients, and hopefully they'll use that to, help them find a home. So we go out, we start looking at homes, then we're coming on down the circle here. We're on the green now, make an offer. So I will prepare an offer based upon the price and the terms that you choose. Now we are still in a seller's market. It has cooled off some, but we are still in a seller's market. Most homes are selling at or above the list price. Now there will be variations in some areas, but overall, that's what's going on. and we will draft up an offer. We'll go over the paperwork with you and help explain to you, help you understand everything about this. And one thing I really want to emphasize, not to be a Debbie Downer, but a real estate contract, whether you're on the buying side or you're on the selling side, really needs to be taken seriously. It is a legally binding document. So if you are not 100% sure about the house that you're looking at now, no house is going to meet every single um, probably not going to meet every single checkbox on your list. Okay. But sometimes you have to compromise some. But, we'll negotiate at your direction. And sometimes it may take a few times to get it right. You may not get the first house you bid on. And don't get disheartened. Don't give up your search if you don't win the first one. It does happen. Sometimes you do get the first house you bid on. I closed on a listing today, and I believe that may have been the first house that the buyer had put in an offer on. So sometimes that does happen, but if it doesn't, don't get discouraged. That just means that the house for you, it wasn't that one. And the house that's for you may not be on the market yet. Who knows? All right, so now moving on along the circle. I think I need to go backwards. Yeah, like this. We're down here to the red at about 7 o'clock on the. If this was a clock, that would be about 7 o'clock there. Negotiations and contracts. Like I said, it might take a few tries to get it right, but just hang in there, and we're well on the way to getting you into your new home. I'm sorry, I'm trying to click on these. Make sure I'm showing you the right things here. Yeah, and like I said, we'll go over the contract. It provides you a timeline to obtain financing as well as to inspect the physical condition of the home. Now, you may be thinking, what do you mean timeline to obtain financing? So I'm pre-approved, don't I have the financing? Well, yes, but once you go under contract, you're going to start talking to your lender a lot. You and your lender are going to get to be buddy BFFs. They're going to be sending you a lot of requests. They may even request things you've already sent before. And if so, just send it on along because there's a whole underwriting procedure that has to go on. They may need additional documentation. They may ask for updated pay stubs, verification of employment at multiple points during the process. And I won't go into all that right now, but next time I have a lender on, we'll talk about that. So once you are under contract, that's also called in escrow. That we are right over here on the yellow part, looks like about 8 p.m. So that means in escrow means that you and the seller have agreed to the price and to the terms. The home is effectively being held for you until closing. The seller is taking the house off the market for you to buy the house. So that's why I was emphasizing that it's very important to make sure you respond to your lender on time, get any paperwork in. And a matter of fact, I'm going to make another video with the 10 commandments of what not to do once you're under contract. These are things that can cause you to lose your pre-approval, and that's heartbreaking. It happened to somebody who was working, well, I had the listing side, but it happened to the buyer last month. So you want to make sure that you do everything that you're supposed to do to keep your financing. So don't open up credit cards, don't co-sign for anybody. Please do not quit your job. Even if you hate your job, just wait until the day after closing. Don't quit your job. Don't put in your notice either. Don't do that. Don't go run up furniture on even those 90 days, same as cash, all that. I don't want to get into all that right now because you're in escrow. So that means that there's different things going on. There's things going on the lending side as well as the purchase side. So that's things such as performing due diligence. That means having a home inspection done. negotiating the repairs on home inspection. The lender will order the appraisal rather. And like I said, you'll be talking to the lender a lot and you'll be reviewing the terms with them. And once repairs are negotiated and if it's appraised well, everything's looking good, you're moving on along. Let's say we're up here at, let's say this is about 10 p.m. if you're looking at this like a clock. Preparing for closing. You will be financing your loan, reviewing documents, discussing any findings from the inspection. And so my role, or your real estate agent's role, is handling things such as the inspection, the making sure that all that paperwork as far as buying the house is being handled properly. We'll be in communication with your lender, but now we're not privy to any of your private information. So any loan specific questions we need to go back to your lender about. We'll also be in contact with the seller's agent, making sure everything's going good with repairs. We'll be in contact with the closing attorney or title company, making sure everything's going well as far as title work and getting ready to close on the home. And then that brings us to the very last one. That's the green one up there about 11 o'clock, closing. This is the best part of it. This is when we meet at a closing attorney's office or a title company's office, sit down, and you sign a lot of paperwork. This is the transfer of funds and ownership. So a title company or an attorney typically acts as an independent third party that represents the lender to facilitate the closing. They prepare all the documents for you to sign, for the seller to sign. They prepare the closing statement. Now you'll have loan estimates and things to sign from the lender as well. And we sit down and we sign everything, and you get the keys and get ready to move into your home. So, I mean, this is real simplified. There's a lot more to it. I could have made a whole hour-long video or a whole home buying seminar. We might do that one day soon. Maybe we'll have us a home buying seminar soon, either virtual or in person, and go into a lot more about this. But hey, this is our home buyer's roadmap. And like I said, if you've never bought a home before, or if it's been a while, then this is really good to review this. Or if you're getting ready to sell, as I have a few people that are getting ready to sell, and this is good to, go over this and see what goes on the other side of the table. So, like I said, if you want a copy of this, just shoot me a message. Leave a comment below. Of course, if you're watching the replay, I may not see the comment. But like I said, message me, text me, email me, whatever, and I will send this over to you. And, if anybody's got any questions, hey, I'm kind of running out of things here and wanting to wrap this up, trying to keep this not so long, trying to keep it fun. Again, my name's Amy Brown. I'm a realtor with Next Generation Real Estate Group and serve the Tri-County area, Lower Lake Martin area. And I would love to be your agent. I'm not trying to be top producer. I'm not trying to sell everybody's house, but I would love to be your agent. A lot of people that I've worked with, they become like friends, like family. And that's what you get when you work with us. So anyways, I hope you found this informative. I hope everybody has a great Friday and a great weekend, and talk to y'all again soon. Bye.